Всем привет! Меня зовут Александра.
Hi everyone, my name is Alexandra Abramova and you're watching the SportLife show on the MMATV.com TV channel. Last Saturday, Gorilla MMA Series held the 38th event with the Strong Spirit title. We have witnessed several long-awaited returns to the octagon.
Долгожданных возвращений в октагон.
In the main fight of the evening, world and European Sambo champion Fyodor Durumanov appeared in the octagon after a year. His rival was Ramazan Mamatazimuğlu from Kyrgyzstan. The representative of the Krasnodar team was preparing to conduct his 5th fight in the Gorilla MMA Series and the Jubilee 10th fight in the career. Finally recovered from his injuries, Fyodor returned to mixed martial arts with only one goal to win, and also to close the final defeat in August 2020 at our 12th event. This was particularly evident in his confidence at the octagon. Ramazan also had his 10th fight in the career, but a debut in the series. And the main fight of the event began without a swing. Already at the beginning of the first round, Mamatazimuğlu cleverly caught his opponent with choke, and it seemed that the fight might end in favor of the representative of Kyrgyzstan. When it seemed that Fyodor could fall asleep, everything turned upside down. Surviving the bad moment, Durumanov managed to get out of it and to steal the initiative. He managed to inflict several serious blows and to bring down his opponent. After a successful throw, Fyodor conducted a chokehold at the 3rd minute of the first round. A fantastic and necessary victory, the 4th in the series and the 10th in the career. After such a triumph, it's difficult to contain emotions.
Очень рад вернуться на MMA Series.
They're excited to be back on the MMA series. The break was due to my serious injury. I tore my bicep on combat sambo. I've been recovering from it for about 6 months. I tried to get back in, but I couldn't. There were a lot of hurtful defeats. This injury got worse with every training, and after a year, I was able to come back. I won.
Наконец-таки вернулся и победил. И думаю,
I think you've noticed in the fight that we were preparing an escape from the guillotine.
уход от гильотины. Зрители думали, что сейчас
The audience thought that the opponent would strangle me at some point, but I just waited a little longer and exploded.
и чуть-чуть переждал.
Took a little throw and did a choke.
Но провел небольшой бросочек и сделал удушающий.
Also, we were expecting another return in this event. Vladislav Kisa, a teammate of Durumanov, did not play in MMA for a year as well. The master of sport in combat sambo approached the match with a record of 4 victories and 2 defeats. His opponent, Abdurasul Nursultan Ulu from Kyrgyzstan, had 5 wins and 4 losses. The fight began with Nursultan. Several accurate shots may have shaken Vladislav, but he responded in turn. And already in the 2nd round, Kisa found the moment to choke fairly easily, and the opponent immediately surrendered. That is the feeling of missing mixed martial arts. Before the main event of the evening, Storm Shlemenko fight team representative Mary Sadigov appeared in the octagon, whose last fight took place in February at the 25th event of the series. For the upcoming fight, Mary had a record of 6 wins and 2 losses, and the opponent in the co-main fight of the evening became the undefeated Muhammad Kholikov from Uzbekistan, whose record counted 4 victories. At the face-to-face ceremony, it was clear that the fighters were very serious, and the beginning of the fight was very expectable. Perspective started quickly. Sadigov tried to knock out his opponent with a flying knee, but Kholikov was not seriously harmed, and he began to properly transferring the fight into a stall. This is the strong side of the Uzbek representative. But let's not forget that Sadigov is also good at fighting. What's more is that Prospective spent the first 2 rounds exactly in the stalls rather than in the counter. And in the 3rd round, the Murray rivals were in a clinch. By exchanging blows, the fighters were no longer strong enough to strike the very final blow. As a result, a fight draw, the first in the career of the both Sadigov and Kholikov. In the 3rd most important fight of the event, the heavyweights met face-to-face. Hassan Isaev was preparing to hold his 2nd fight in the Gorilla MMA Series, while Konstantin Glazunov debuted on our ground. Hassan Asaev, with a record of 2 wins and 1 loss, just recently was the debutant of the series. At our 34th event, he lost to Dmitry Andrushko in the reception. Now he was only going to win, getting a place in the super fights, and this time he's got a rival just as serious. Konstantin Glazunov, representing Belgrade, approached the fight with an impeccable record of 5 victories and 0 losses. The fighters were a little cautious at the beginning of the first round, realizing that the outcome could be decided by any precise hit. After exchanging the competing attacks, Hassan began to move forward. Glazunov managed to contain the onslaught and push the opponent on the canvas. Asaev was able to stand and flew forward again, hoping for precise hits. Here, Konstantin saw the right moment to inflict a powerful blow with his knee. The shot was so clear that the opponent immediately fell and blacked out. Phenomenal 10th career win in the first one in the series.
Я, если честно, не почувствовал то, что соперник пошел.
I didn't feel the other guy wanted going to bed. I heard my coach shouting that the opponent was already asleep and I had to stop, but I didn't feel it.
Но я не чувствовал этого.
Emotions were overwhelming. It took my breath away. The first fight at this level. For a long time, I've been striving for it. I've tried. Finally, it's done. I'm just happy. I think it's going to be bigger.
Думаю, дальше будет больше.
I'm going to try to continue showing you victories as vivid as today.
И победы, как сегодня.
I hope that this organization will offer me more than one fight. I think I'm interested in the organizer's speech. I'm waiting for interesting suggestions, ready to cooperate.
Сотрудничать.
Now let's look at the rest of the 38 series. Let's celebrate an incredible fight with participation of one of the best opponents of the Gorilla MMA series, Alexei Nikolaev. Heavyweight with a record of 3 wins, 0 losses completely led the fight and could even knock out the opponent. However, debutant Osmanbek Kokaniyev from Tajikistan demonstrated an incredible will to win and caught Nikolaev in pain in the second round. Vadim Nedostup achieved the second win in the series in less than 3 months. He defeated Sergey Shargalin with a submission in the first round. We will have an opportunity to review the fights of the event in details. However, at the end, I would like to draw your attention to another confrontation. The fight of Bekbalot Kimsamboyev from Kyrgyzstan and Charma Ismailov from Tajikistan could decorate any event. Bekbalot had a record of 1 victory and 1 defeat in his second fight in the series, while Ismailov only debuted in our organization with a record of 0 wins and 1 defeat. The fighters have demonstrated all their skills. Knee kicks, elbows, incredible shows, choking attempts, and most importantly, an incredible will for victory. If you look at the stats, the athletes threw out over 200 blows for 2. And the fate of the fight was decided by a painful reception at the beginning of the 3rd round. Charna successfully caught Kimsamboyev's hand and achieved the desired result. After his first win in the series and his career, Ismailov barely could hold his emotions.
С вами была программа
This was SportLife Show and me, Alexandra Abramova. See you on TV.